should have waited a week for this episode and watched them together with the next one. Now I have to wait a whole fucking week? You're kidding me. Have you ever dyed your hair black before, or would you get a wig? I'd probably get a wig. I would never dye my hair black. Black is too difficult to get out. Like, you could never. But where the heck am I gonna get pink contact lenses? I feel like every episode of anime today is going very fast. That little yellow boy likes Nezuko because there was hearts. I only just saw that. Okay, this is where we are now for the ending scene. There's usually an ending scene, right? Hey, where's the ending? No, how dare you? Oh, he does the, oh. He writes in the journal. Okay, I thought she writes in the journal. I'm gonna grab some leftover dinner. Okay, Matty. That was really good. But I wish, because last week I got to watch 2 episodes together because I skipped a week because I had internet issues. I couldn't stream. So then last week I was able to watch 2 episodes together. So I should have not watched this, and I should have watched it together because it would be so hard. But this was really good. It was an awesome episode. That would be some bold vanity if she was the one writing all those amazing comments in her journal. Yeah. Yushiro, isn't that woman a demon and an eyesore to boot? Tanjiro, the audience, and the Nezuko protection squad. We're about to fix this man's whole eyes. Tanjiro defending Nezuko on behalf of an entire anime community. That was hilarious. That was so good. I don't know how the fuck they went from fucking horror show, boom, right into comedy. How the heck did they do that and it was perfect? Isn't waiting what builds the hype? Yes, it definitely is what builds the hype, but 2 episodes together sometimes really hits the spot. Especially when they're 2 ones that really follow from each other. You know, like we did last week, I had 2 that really went together really well. I think this one and the next one would have gone together really well too. Okay, Demon Slayer 1 episode watched. Boom. Damn. Where is there not a point? Story 9. I mean, the story should be at 10, to be honest. But I'm going to give it some more time to develop first. It's still a 9.8 for me. I don't understand how... Maybe it's just, you know, when you start an anime and you're, like, amazed by everything. Like, when Dororo started, I was, like, amazed by everything. And then only later you're actually able to look at it critically, too. So maybe that's where I am with Demon Slayer right now. Like, there's no way I can look at it critically. It's just perfect. Thoughts on the new characters? I really loved the flower pattern that was her scent, but I found it so funny when the police officer guy was like, what are these patterns I'm seeing? Because I didn't know they could see that. I thought it was like just for us to. But that was awesome. It was beautiful. The boy is a little bit irritating but hilarious at the same time. But yeah, no one beats Best Girl and Best Boy for me. Tanjiro is perfect. The doctor, she seems a little bit like, at first you also like, you can't help but worry, is she who she says she is? But I trust Tanjiro's sense, and he says she has a pure, non-deceptive sense about her, so I'm not gonna not trust him. He looked at the sun too long and got those squiggly things in his eyes, which were the patterns. LOL, it's both dark and funny, but it blends so well, yes. Rayman, a wise man fears three things: the sea in a storm, a night with no moon, and the anger of a gentleman. Those two are currently threatening Nezuko and the possible person who could be her salvation. I think we're about to see Tanjiro angry. Yeah, Tanjiro is like, did I add him to my list already? Is he on my list? Tanjiro's not on my list. I wonder, should I add, oh no, Demon Slayer it's because Demon Slayer is here on my favorites list. That's why I'm not including Nezuko and Tanjiro on my best characters list, because the anime is already on my favorite anime list. Okay, that makes sense. And it's quite high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's at number 9 in my top 10. It's above Darling in the Franxx. But Darling in the Franxx is like a very subjective favorite as well, much like Dororo. Like, I can understand why people also don't like it and look critically at it, but for me, it's personal favorites. So that's why I didn't include. If I had to put Tanjiro on my list, he might get put in 4th. He might get put over Eren a bit. He might even get put in 3rd. No, you can't beat 02. I'm disillusioned. I'm delusional. Stop it. When you start a new anime and you really like it, it just fucking, it's, you know? That's very high for your strict list. Is my list that strict though? Your top 3 are untouchable and you know it. You think so? I know my number 1 is like untouchable. My number 2 is untouchable. Like Tamaki and Nimine will be there till I die. 02, I don't think she's so untouchable. That if they don't give me a season 2 at some point, I'm gonna get mad and then she's probably gonna drop. Eren is 4th. Mikasa is 5th. Luffy, Zoro, they're new on the list, so they could always rise a bit. I see them rising. Don't see them taking over my 1st and 2nd place, but they could rise. Yuno, from Yuno and lower is very, like, temperamental. Like, it changes from day to day. Like, some days I want to put Nino here on Yuno's place. Some days I want to put Sonic over Natsu. But then I watch an episode of Fairy Tail and then it's Natsu over, you know what I'm saying?